So in this paper, we propose a new framework for computing the real effective exchange rate, which is a commonly used measure of competitiveness of countries. The framework takes into account changing patterns in international trade and recognizes the fact that different sectors within a country participate in global value chains in different ways. A relook at the data through the lens of our new framework reveals several interesting patterns at both the country and the sector level. Looking at China's bilateral real exchange rate vis-à-vis the US, for example, while standard measures show a sharp depreciation of the yuan in the period leading up to the abandonment of the peg in 2005, our measure actually shows a more uniform appreciation through the sample period. And this difference comes from the fact that in many key manufacturing industries, China acts as a final assembly point in global value chains. So a lot of what China exports to the US is actually produced in countries like Japan and Korea. Given the extensive use of the real effective exchange rate in many different applications in academia and policy, the findings in this paper are important in a very fundamental sense. Because if we get the measurement wrong, then all the subsequent analysis that builds on the real effective exchange rate becomes questionable. And this is where our paper comes in, to make sure that we get the measurement of the real effective exchange rate right, so that the whole body of research that takes these numbers as input rests on a solid foundation.